this session, I want to learn about pointer to an array. Okay, let me open the terminal first. Right. Previously we tried out this. The pointer to an array with 4 characters. Right, we are using the string literal here. Okay, now I can want to learn what's going on. Str array. To the beginning of the str array. This is actually the same one. It has different type. It has different type. Okay. Let me remove that. Let's start from checking out the size. I thought the reference it should be the size of pointer. What this will print out. Let's see. And then something like this. Size pointer 4. This one is 1. Okay. Let's try. Right. size of the whole array. Okay. I think there is type of right. For GCC at least. Hello, welcome. Welcome. So, very good content. Thank you. I mean, I'm just learning on the public, I guess. So, type of what is this? Type of operator. Do I need to declare with type of interesting. So I do it like this. Three, let's say, and then size of okay. I thought that I can, what is it called? I can print the type of, but let's check this out. I thought that the type of will be changed in the pre-processing process. Okay then. this one means that we have a pointer to all array, and then we need to dereference that first. After that, we can dereference the array index. But yeah, let's find out more. Okay, given the declaration like this, the expression will have type okay, then element array of int. However, unless that expression it will decay type int, and the value of the expression will be the address of the first element of the array. That make me curious though, like, can we do something like this? For example, if key h expression with array type O. No, we cannot. Interesting. But if we do this, no. Okay. Expression with array type. With array type. Oh, okay. So this is considered an array, huh? Similar to, what is it called? Similar to something like this. Okay. Decay to this one, address of this first element of the array equivalent to okay, this is equivalent to this one. Yeah, then we have famous pointer behaving as to the first element of array is not pointer to int. Let's try that out. Oh, sorry. Five. Oh. The Arthur, sorry. My bad. Okay. It become a pointer. Oh, hello, Mas Don. Hello. Pointer to an array. Okay. The referencing to array pointer. Array pointer. Maybe again an address. It is the address of the first element in the array. So this one, address of R, actually pointing to the whole array, and then R pointing to the first element like this, and then this one indexing or the reference with 0 offset, also pointing to this one, pointing to the value itself rather than the memory address. Okay, interesting. Let me try to explain that. The second one. What is the difference? Take it to teacher point. Unless that expression is the operand of the size of or only address of operator, it will be converted or decay to int, and the value of the expression will be the address of the first element of the array. So it will decay. Okay. Of for char. Is a pointer the char type. When we have char want to access the value inside the array, we need to
Kayaknya besok kan.
nggak jadi hari ini.
Terus kamu tak buatkan itu
Apa?
tarik
Ya nggak apa.
ada roti.
Iya. Nah, berarti nggak ke gereja atau?
Nanti sore kayaknya.
Oh.
Ada malam Natal jam 7
Di mana?
di kota.
Oh, nggak di apa namanya?
Gimana?
Paroki atau apa? Oh ya.
Kapel dong, kapel lain.
Iya, kan nggak tahu. Apa ya? Yes. We need to dereference the pointer to the whole array first, and then can dereference the array elements inside. This is actually a good representation, I guess. Right? When we add a trace of, we means to take the whole array, and then if we only if we only state that this variable r, it means the first memory address of the array, and this one are index 0 or the reference are with offset 0 means that we are trying to access the value inside the memory address. Let's take another example. Okay, we have this array, right? And then we take the memory address of the whole array. Not only the first element, but the whole array. This one. A pointer to an array. Does the referencing give you the array? Oh, okay. I think this is a better wording. dereferencing this pointer will give us the array itself. Not the element inside the array. Inside the array. The whole array of our char and the char type. So when we have char pointer to array of 4, right? This one, we have a pointer to an array, and dereferencing this pointer will give us the array itself, not the element inside the array. To get the element inside the array, we need another dereferencing. The element inside the array with type therefore we need another dereferencing. Thus we have double dereference, I guess. Still wondering why I was getting the first element. So we need the dereference twice to access the element inside the type. Inside type element of array inside type. Let's make this looks like a two-dimensional array. Look like it. Nope, not that one. Okay, now let me copy this space. Pointer to in. Pointer to an array of 10 in as you assign. Okay. Then print the base. Find it. Not applied recursively. An array of array. Taking into a pointer to an array. Oh, not a pointer to pointer. That's right. Looks like looks like let's say and rows. That make me curious. I mean, can I do something like this? It's alright. ABCD. Nope. Okay, let's try this. AP. Access element in array initializer. Access element, huh? we declare what is it? Two-dimensional array. Da, 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 da. Oh, okay. Oh, we can just do something like that. Interesting. I need to do this. Access element. Oh, the access element means that, well, we provide the 0 as the size. Is that it? That make me curious. Okay. Right. Access element. So yeah. We can provide an array with 0 size, but we cannot initialize it with anything. Let me try. It works. Like what? Well, no, not it works. It compile at least, right? Let's check this out. Are we really saving this character A inside R? Can we dereference that? Oh, okay. The size 0. We can assign this. Interesting. No. Alright, I need to do this. Okay. Right. Stacks missing detected. I mean, size of the F2. Now that is interesting. Yeah, it kind of work for some reason. See, this should be to array, to element. Sorry, should be to element, right? Then we are fine. What is text missing again? Let me check. C programming text missing. Missing that this one. Yeah, but this is interesting though, right? We can declare an array with 0 size and assign what is it called? Assign some element, one element in it. Well, I think this is a kind of vulnerability. Is that it? Yeah, this, we should not do this, but this looks like that is interesting. Let me see programming. Declare array with 0 size. Stack missing or stack buffer overflow is written. Is not large enough to hold the final concat result. Accessing out of bound memory which invoke. Trying to access memory which does not belong to your process. Stacks missing. Yun nanti
Ini
Iki apa?
iki misi sampai 7. Ini strawberry. Iya.
To get some insight, you can try disabling this projection. Okay, interesting. How to initialize array to 0. Oh, this is different topic. Undefined size. Okay. Initialize array to 0, not with 0 size. Clear array 0 size. Nothing. Let's change. Okay. What actually happen if I define a 0 length array like we did in here, right? This one. zero rank array in code. GCC doesn't complain at all. Try to figure out if they are initialized this way instead of being pointed at. This is because I have to run it into the wild. So I'm trying to figure out if I have to handle case where the size is defined as 0. Oh, this person looks like using a variable length array. I think this will be evaluated at runtime rather than compile time. I mean, as far as I understand, the normal way to declare array is by providing the size so that the compiler can allocate the array during compile time rather than during runtime, if I understand correctly. Hello Brian, welcome. Currently we are trying to learn C, of course, and we take a look at way we can declare an array with 0 length size. This one, 0. This is valid, but yeah, will cause an error, stuck smashing or something like that, because apparently we are trying to access the memory of an array that out of bound. Yeah, maybe it is something like out of bound indexing for the array. Maybe that's just my hypothesis for now. So yeah, we are trying to take a look about the defining array with 0 size length. Is that to my question? Supporting old code which has not been the new syntax. Oh, because I was mainly wondering about the error. Finding what is actually used for tailbait structure. Get to initialize it. Array of 0 length. Let's see. View struct containing 0 length array. But I failed to create as pointer, but why not to use or array of no comment were added to make me enjoy the process. Classic. Any causes to use such a thing? I think, yeah, I've remembered that. Let's say, let me comment this out. and put this in on the right. Let's say we create a struct, right? What is the something? And then we try to do something like this. And then size. If I remember correctly, we will get a warning. An error, not warning anymore. Flexible array member not at end of struct. So it looks like this flexible array should be at the end of the struct like this. We compile again, it works. It compile, not it works. At least it compile. So if we do this, it compile. Interesting. So yeah, we need to give the, what is it? We need to give the size of the array during compile time. In struct, as far as I understand, well, at least if it is not at the end of the struct, like this, right? This is not the end of the struct, and we will get an error. People usually do this, if I understand correctly, instead of declaring this flexible array, they just declare that as a pointer. It compile, right? Okay, so there is that. Okay, and there is no possible productive use of creating array of 0. By that too. Testing and seeing it works does not mean it is valid and legal. Yep, that is the way. It does not mean it is valid and legal. I mean, again, we are, what is it called? We are assigning value b to index 1 of array with length 0. It compile, but is it legal or valid? Nope. That is not. This one is not valid or legal, I guess. Example. Oh, if we use pedantic, let's try that out. Pedantic. Oh, okay. At least when we are using pedantic flag, we get a warning. For bit 0 size array. Okay. Now that is interesting. Okay. Big content are the best for the 100 stream. Thank you, Ruben, and welcome to this boring study session, I guess. Hopefully my streaming help you sleep better, right? Because how boring it is. Okay, array with size 0. I think this is the same one as this. 295027. Oh, it is different. Interesting. Okay, this is another. This is another case, huh? 100 rank with 100 row with 0 column. You know what? Let me create the playground. Wait, that's why dimensional array. Maybe something like this. First thing first, let me for ABCD. Okay, invalid initializer. So, maybe we can do something like this. C zero terminator. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Right here. If I reduce this to 0, right, we cannot initialize this. Array type right. So do this. Okay. I think we will reproduce stack smashing again. Right. Maybe this is kind of similar to out of bound in the context of array? Maybe. Okay. Because where is it? Because array decay. Let me put this in here. Array can only decay into pointer once. In case of two-dimensional array, the array decay to pointer of array instead of pointer of pointer. Okay. Hello Tiffan, welcome. I'm not sleepy today. Well, that's good, right? Oh, time to switch to rice. Not now. Okay, I want to learn C. At the moment, not rice. Maybe one day, but not now. Set of pointer. That is why the behavior is kind of similar. The pointer ones. The array decay to of array instead of pointer of pointer. Alright. So we kind of figure out what the confusion is, right? Pointer to array. Okay. Maybe let me commit that first. This one, right? The confusion is a pointer to the whole array of our char, and char is a pointer to the char tab. When we have char, we have a pointer to an array, and dereferencing this pointer will give us the array itself, not the element inside the array. Okay, get the element inside the array with type char pointer 4. We need another dereferencing. Thus, we need to dereference twice to access the element of array inside type K. I think with this one, with that one dereference to get the array itself, and another one to get the element of the array. Thus, we need of the array. The array itself. The element of the array. Inside type char. Okay. Looks like a two-dimensional array, because array can only decay into pointer 1. This, okay, because array can only decay into pointer once. That's why. Okay. Bagus. Oh, what do you mean, Devan? Is it bahasa Indonesia? Bagus? Or maybe something else? Okay, that's why. So in case of to pointer of array instead of pointer of pointer. Alright, maybe I can commit this. Only decay into pointer once. I mean, yeah, we can also do this, right? Let's find out. Okay, I know. Right. Okay, seems like Pro is not going to open. No, don't really use ChatGPT or something like that. I mean, I'm enjoying the process of analyzing this by myself, That is the fun of programming. Building a hypothesis of what is going on. Okay, background and explanation about type. For finally able to kind of understand what's going on with okay. Pointer to is kind of interesting that the memory, the type, the type of the type pointer to array pointer to array is different. Can only be used to is actually how do I explain this? Is actually pointing to the whole array instead of the element inside of the array. This kind of make me understand that array is another type. Array is a spirit type. A spirit is a standalone type, something like that maybe. Browsing a song for us. Can search for that song. SMR setup. Okay. I don't know what to sing. SMR setup. Yeah, that is some unexpected behavior. Well, again, I hope this setup make you sleep better. You know, even though it is early in the morning. Okay, early is a stand-alone time. Early is way different than it's a spirit type. Make me understand spirit type then pointer. More understand, I guess. Then pointer. Is a spirit type then pointer. When we got an array type, it means we have a whole array instead of just one of the array element. Arrays element. Undefined behavior. Yeah, my setup is undefined behavior. I didn't realize it become like SMR. Got an array type. Oh, you know what? Let me add that. Alright, good night, Ruben. See you next time. Oh, Ruben. Yeah, Ruben. I hope I pronounce your username correctly. Okay, when we got the array type, this means we got the whole array. The whole array instead of just one of the array's element. Instead of just one of the array's element. Okay. So okay, commit, main, no edit, okay. Alright, and then let's take a break first. Don't forget to drink water. Well, in my case, I'm drinking tea, I guess. Okay. After this, I want to try out stacks missing, array stacks missing. Let me create stacks missing. Oh, I think I kind of try to reproduce that here, but yeah, I think I find a simpler reproducible stacks missing. Stack buffer overflow. Stacks missing. Stacks missing dot C. Okay. The function storage space for local variable. This area is called the stack in most system and programming language. Stack underflow. Okay. I guess when we have stack overflow, we are exceeding the maximum stack. But what about the underflow? Oh, I think this is specific to C++, maybe. An array of any length. Struct heck. Your calculation is to have a variable length structure. Array of size 1 instead of 0. Legal. Okay, it is not legal. Analyzing text. Okay. This with array. Warmington. Okay. How to reproduce snakes scenario. C programming stack underflow. Provoke stack under. I could do this using inline assembler. Okay. I cannot think of a way to provoke. That we got stack underflow using C, not using inline assembler. compliancy does not have a stack. Scopes, but it does not talk about stack. To avoid forcing any decision on implementation, you may be able to find a way to cause impurity for particular implementation, but rely on undefined behavior. Oh, so the compiler handle the stack, right? Okay. But forgot to pop it. I think this one. Post an element into stack that has reached maximum capacity. Okay, we have already tried that out. Stack overflow in this one, and then to pop an element from empty stack. Oh, okay, so stack overflow is when we are trying to push another stack frame into the stack that already reached its maximum capacity. Right, that why it is overflow. We don't have enough capacity left for another stack frame. But the stack underflow, stack underflow means that we are trying to get out to pop the stack frame from the empty stack, so there is nothing in the stack, but we are trying to get the stack frame there. Okay. Okay, yeah, and I think this is interesting. Like, what would happen if we try this out? Trying to get out the stack frame from empty stack. I mean, there is nothing in the stack, right? So, what would happen? Then again, it probably implementation depend, right? An overflow. Okay, let me go to the bedroom first. Be right back. I'm back. Okay, let's try this out. Let's use integer, I guess. 169 and then 42. This is playground. Stuck. Smashing. Did I pronounce that correctly? Stuck's missing. Okay. I think so. Okay. Alright. Stuck's missing. Okay. Stuck's missing detected. Oh, every time. Okay, every time we get this one, Stuck's missing stuff, we create core term. Okay, interesting. This will cause a Stuck's missing scenario. I'm trying to access. I think the Stuck's missing will also work like this. Let me try. Oh no. Okay. Nothing happened. Alright. The memory. Outside of the scope. Set the located scope. Because we declare array with zero size. This one. allocated memory, I guess. Set the scope. Outside of the intended data structure. I cannot. The stack space. No painstaking. Memory address. The memory. The next memory. The next. It is the index one. Current memory with offset one. But the interesting thing is that why can we access the memory itself? Right? Interesting. We have 0 length, but we can give a value like this one, and well, it is valid. It's hello, Tiffan. Wait, are you starting to get sleepy? Maybe it's not. I don't know the lyric. Let's find out. Is this the one? Do, something like that. Baby shark, do. But there is mommy shark. There's also daddy shark. Grandma shark. What? Let's go on. Do. Wait, I thought your headset have problem. Different. I mean, if I'm singing to. Isn't that gonna cause your headphone to, what is it? Well, is it gonna cause your ear to hurt? I guess. I mean, that is why I didn't humming at all. In case someone else also have some problem with their headphone or headset, and I didn't cause too many problem. Oh, your headset is okay now. Oh, okay. Baby shark do. Baby shark. Why are you requesting Baby Shark out of all the song? I will try my best. Baby Shark do. Baby Shark do. Wait, let me type this. Oh, there's also Mommy Shark, right? Yeah. Mommy Shark, Daddy Shark, Grandma Shark, Grandpa Shark. Let's go hunt. Let's go hunt. What am I singing? Oh my god. Keep going. Alright. Baby shark. What is it? Baby shark. Mommy shark. Wait. Okay, see, it is working fine. Okay. Mommy suck, baby suck, something suck, Okay, that's kind of fun, but yeah, that's weird. I mean, if I make this study fun, then you won't get sleepy, you know. So that is not the purpose. Bagus. Nice. Okay. Wait. Let me think for a bit. You not access the. Did you use Google Translate or something like that? Well, bagus sekali. Thank you. Okay, this will cause a text messaging scenario trying to access the memory access of, because we declared the array with. Yeah, I'm kind of curious now. Why we can assign to the array with to array with 0 length. Can I assign to an array that has length of 0? Okay, let's check this out. Maybe so Now you are stuck with Baby Shark. You can use wiki and music to boost concentration. Yeah, maybe. I mean, sometimes I listen to music for what is it in the programming session like this, but yeah, because I am live streaming, I don't really want to get into trouble. The copyright strike, right? So yeah, that's why I don't really use any music, and well, I will just sing with the humming, right? But then again, there might be someone who have trouble with their headset, so I kind of stop humming to not hurt their ear. But yeah, sometimes I just humming like do 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 do. Get at ChatGPT 6 and release free. What? I'm not really greeting ChatGPT or something like that. So yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about, Rokotev. I mean, if you want ChatGPT, you should ask the Sam Altman, the OpenAI employee, something like that. I'm not the OpenAI employee. Read my collection. I didn't know that mechanism. Oh, which mechanism we're talking about? Different. Is it the copyright strike or in the screen? Okay. Come back to reject the lesson as invalid. Is allowed in GNU-C. Okay. So it is GCC. Okay. Warning. Pedantic error. Oh, this is new flag. Let us see. Pedantic errors. The warning is upgraded to an error with pedantic error. Okay. Give an error whenever base standard because a diagnostic. Let us try. If we use pedantic, okay, we will get a warning, but if pedantic error using S, we get an error instead of a warning. Interesting. Some compiler might will not give any warning or error with warning or error with this using GCC without flag. authentic errors. How can I call it video? Can put string together. Yeah, I'm still not sure how to do that. I mean, what kind of setup should I use? So yeah, I'm still not sure yet. Can put string all together. Only one without pedantic error. Let me check. It must It's been current practice in the compiler to treat those declarations as flexible. Remember. Okay. It shall have a value greater than 0. For variable length array, which means we assign the array length during the runtime instead of compile time is undefined. Because we declare array with 0 size, we cannot access the next memory. The idea is that you would then allocate wait. What is text missing? is in the reference to variable length array. Okay. I don't think error is for. Okay. It is not. Zero line. Array of length 0. They are very useful as the last element of struct. Wait, is it a header for okay. Let me copy this in the reference. It is slightly different in syntax and semantics. Flexible array members are written as contents to the incomplete type. Okay, so this one, contents array, is actually incomplete type because we don't know the size yet. Let's try that out and see if we can okay, we cannot even compile that. Okay, but zero length is valid in GCC. The size of operator may not be applied as a quirk of the original implementation of zero length array. Set of evaluate to 0. Oh, that kind of make me curious. Include stdio printf size of array. We will calculate this during compile time. Okay, and then size of array 0. Interesting. I use this one, of course, still text missing, because we don't have enough space for extra integer, right? If we declare this as array with one element, zero length, I guess. Current memory with offset 0, okay. But for some reason, we can assign in the index 0 of the array with 0 length. That is interesting. Wait, okay. Fifth char. Unlimited is not allowed. Okay. In C you have to check range yourself. It does, but do not rely on it. Okay. Except 5 char is wrong. It's wrong, okay. Up to 5 char you must use. Oh, this is for this one, I guess. The scan F. There's whatever you provide as input. So this is kind of like accessing array. Accessing array. It's like array out of bound. Mario in another programming language? Question mark. That the compiler won't take, okay. recommend for flexible array. It's only real use. That's why it's not complaining. That's the standard array at the end of didn't forbid zero if the cases and claim with default option are non-conforming compiler. Okay, spread this as obsolete since alright. C doesn't check for buffer overrun. It's inherent in C and cannot be changed. Let me check. I'm using pedantic. Okay. There are some simple cases where the compiler can detect buffer overrun. Usually with optimization enable as well, but in general case it cannot. Nor will it generate any runtime checks. Okay. It will just do something unexpected. This is usually a security problem if you let it. Pedantic. Change statistically funny. I'm still didn't understand what this flag do. Not that one, but this. I think this is optimize. Okay, where is it? I'm choosing auto optimization. What does that call it? Oh, wait. Optimization, okay. Look like that is optimization flag. I assume O0 or is not set on the command line. Okay. Surplus many optimization pass. Okay. I need some better verbs in. Sometimes the compiler can generate sanitize address. Sanitize address. Sanitize address. If this is not, does it unveiling more? Not a manifold question. I drove my car past traffic light that was showing red. Why did I not collide with another car? You're probably just lucky. GCC compiler. This is one of those unexpected behavior. Oh, sorry, not unexpected, undefined. So, it depends. So there is no unexpected behavior is, well, bad, I guess. Guarantee. Okay. Guarantee that this will always be the case. There is no guarantee, sorry. accessing array. Perform runtime check. Enable trace sanitizer. False memory error detector. Okay, let me try that. Sanitize trace. It works. No, it compile. Sorry, it compile. Such runtime check. Sanitize address, right? Or maybe we should also use pedantic. No, it is only pedantic one. Interesting. Yep, okay. I didn't typo. that is interesting. Oh. What is that? Okay. So this is the effect of using sanitizer address. Memory access at offset 32. Partially overflow this variable. Oh, we are not. What is it? We are not triggering the stack smashing detector, but it gets the fail. Interesting. So if I'm doing something like this. Oh, welcome back, Tiffan. Hello. Okay, let's try again. Stack buffer overflow. Okay. Oh. Okay, so even though we are not assigning to the index one of the array, we still get the warning. Interesting. We aborting before we run the assignment, I guess. I mean, size of R is print out, right? So we are aborting before running this two statement. That is interesting, right? Okay, we learn something new. Sanitize address. Interesting. Should I use that in this one too? Like sanitize address. That make me curious. Halo, bongkahan mas. I mean, yeah, that sounds weird. The gold something. Maybe the least bad problem, right? Okay, human, huh? Before you hit compile, listen up. You know when you're falling asleep and you imagine yourself walking or something, and suddenly you misstep, stumble, and jolt awake? Well, that's what a segfault feels like. Double check your pointers, okay? Let me copy this in the chat. Wait. Double check your pointers, okay? Normally, outside its bounds has undefined behavior. What is that? Like what? What is what? This one? This is just a webcomic of romance. Right. A webcomic of romance, sarcasm, math, and language. This is just a comic or meme. Something like that. Is there any webcomic of new word English? What new word? You come across with bunch of words. Is new word mean the new English word? Oh, posting vocabulary. Okay. I don't think I have any reference to that. I mean, if I want more vocabulary, I usually just read a book with English word in it, and if I didn't understand, I will look it up on Google Translate or something like that. So yeah, I don't know if there is any webcomic to learn, specifically to learn the new language, I guess. For example, if I didn't understand what mid-step is, I usually use Google Translate. Like this one, select the and then typing mistake. Okay. In Indonesia, in Indonesian or bahasa Indonesia, it means kesalahan or langkah, salah langkah mungkin, maybe salah langkah. Yeah, so that's what I usually do if I found some vocabulary or some word that I didn't understand, like stumble maybe. I'm just using this Google Translate stuff. So yeah, I don't really know any specific webcomic that help learn a new vocabulary. I mean, if you find one, you can share with us, I guess. But yeah, or maybe if anyone watching this live stream, they can give us some reference in the chat or in the comment after the live stream. Non-normal. Bro, thanks a lot. Okay, you're welcome. I didn't know that reading a comic can do that. Well, it's not only webcomic, I guess. For example, this one. That podcast can only do that job. I mean, we can learn new word, new English word by literally reading anything that have English on it. Webcomic is one of them, right? Like, what is misstep? What is stumble? What is jolt? Right? So the point is to read more, to know what kind of word we are not understand yet, you know. So yeah, this is another example with literal, right? What is literal means? Let's find out. Literal, harfiah in bahasa Indonesia, or tepat, or persis, right? You can also check in your own language here. So the point is finding out what we didn't know, and one of them is reading a lot of stuff, reading the Stack Overflow answer, reading the webcomic, right? Or reading any other comic. Okay. A non-normative not explained on this. In the page, you'll access something is running under operating system that attempts to protect. if your code is running on the bare metal, say if it's part of an OS kernel, embedded system, there is no such protection. Is what was supposed to provide that protection. In that case, the possibilities for damage are considerably greater, right? Including, in some cases, physical damage to the hardware or to things or people nearby. Even in a protected OS environment, and always 100%, that permit unprivileged programs to obtain root administrative access. For example, now this make me curious, like 16K, okay. I mean, if we didn't use that flag, or we didn't really increase the executable file that much. Okay. This one still 16K. Let me his or her own possibly horrible creation. Okay, horrible creation. You know what? Let me put this in the reference too. Program truly, I can unleash it in the world, but the first trial run is bound to be an incorrect program. Keep your system safe from yourself. Right? We tend to be lucky. Yeah, we tend to be lucky, huh? Oh, it's very good this day. For Palm, I might have to reboot to recover. But real damage to the system probably isn't worth worrying about. It's of being dangerous. On the other hand, I've seen lots of weird things happen on computers. Corrupted file, unrecoverable system error, okay. And I have no idea how many of them might have been caused by something undefined behavior. So far, no actual demons have flown out of my nose. When time to curve the recursion. Tunnel of service. Alright. What is it called? Is the Stack Overflow also one of the fog bomb? The available system resource, right? An early variant of a folk poem called folk system call. Into the stack size limit for your process. A folk poem bypass that limit by creating multiple processes. It always doesn't use a lot of stack space. Okay. Hook the CPU, fill RAM. Limit for your user account. Most systems don't do it by default. Can be broken. Allowed to do anything it wants in case of undefined behavior, right? It can just delete the function, for example. Let me put this in here, right? Allocated memory. Don't need that. Undefined behavior, so there's no guarantee. No, that's with assign zeroing array. Without flag. Okay. Without flag. Okay. 69. After allocated memory. Okay. Let's commit this. Text missing. noise. Are we out of bone? This is the folk bone. Language. Then that user can corrupt the stack. Stack buffer overflow. Is running with special preference. Return attach with pointer to attacker control data. This is illustrated in the following example. No bounce checking. To the local stack. See, this work fine for 60s 7. What is that? I don't really understand. I mean, I've seen a lot of people using 6-7, but yeah, I don't understand what that means. This works fine for comment under comment smaller than okay, as can be seen in figure. Comment line or comment smaller than 12 character. Any argument larger than 11 character long will result in collapsion of the stack. The maximum number of characters that is safe is 1 less than the size of the buffer here, because strings are terminated by null byte, the \0, right? A 12 character input thus requires 13 bytes to store. Thus requires 10 bytes to store the input followed. Sentinel. We can also prevent the stacks missing by using flag have sanitized. With GCC. Commit and no it did. Okay, this is the end. Shadow Terminator character. Okay. We are exiting this. Larger than 11 byte override local stack data, the 7 pointer, and most importantly, the return address. Which will give us an error information. Without executing before executing the statement. I'm not sure. Okay. Set this one. Memory access at offset 32. 936. Well, guess this one. Okay. This may be false positive if your program uses some custom stack unwind mechanism. False positive unwind mechanism. So are we already running the statement or not? Fast memory error detector. That's enough. At the startup of the instrumented program, x86 64. Okay. So use G to produce more meaningful output. Oh. So improve stack traces. Okay. Not really prevent, but we can get more information, but the stack's missing by using flag K, which will give us executing the statement. Some information. This is some information. But what is it called? The memory error. Okay. Let me commit this and then no edit. Okay. Turns it pops the return address of the stack and jumps to the address. Of the stack and jump to that address. Thus the attacker has overwritten the hidden address with a pointer to the stack buffer. Supply data. Returns when foo returns this one, it pops the return address of the stack and jumps to that address. Until this one. Oh. So basically we are returning this address rather than the actual address for the jersey. I did already. Yes, I did add this stock buffer overflow reference. Okay, is the first comment. So instead of returning the return address, the original return address, in this example, the image on the right, the third image, we are actually returning this address. contains the attacker's applied data. In an actual stack buffer overflow would instead be shell code intended to be used as a payload. It opens a command shell that can use to control the target. Suitable to the platform in the side function. If this program had special privilege, super user, okay, then data could use super user privilege on the affected machine. Oh. Okay, interesting. So if I disable the GCC, what is it? Stack smashing guard, we have a possibility of replacing something, the memory address, or even executing the unexpected memory address. Indirect attack, develop indirect, which have fewer dependency in order to bypass protection measures that were made to reduce direct attack. Okay. Unstack allocated variable. Stack canaries. Okay, that is interesting. Yeah, maybe we will take a look at this at some point. But for now, I think that is enough. Factor of 2. Oh, decrease performance by factor of 2. Okay. Alright, I guess that's it for now. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.